So day 6 today. Good day today. Simon wasn't coming in today, so it was just me and Phoebe, and that was the first time it had been just me and Phoebe. So he gave us a long list of what we had to do, which was really exciting. So on the weekend, Simon had met with someone who worked in a gallery, and she suggested writing down the number of people you get each day. What were they interested in? Did you get their contact details? Did they talk, or were they just browsing? So first things first, in the morning I designed a little table to basically note all those things down. So I did the date, the time, the quantity of people who came in, how long they stayed for, what were their main interests, just in terms of visually, what were they looking at most, what did they inquire about, if they did at all, did I get their number, yes or no, and yeah, I think that was it. So that was good. So I designed a little template and printed those off, and we filled in a whole spreadsheet and a half today of people, so it was really quite busy, and it was quite interesting kind of working them out. Simon also encouraged both me and Phoebe to be more communicative with them. You know, it's all very well making people feel really relaxed by saying come in, relax, and leaving them to it, but equally, you know, if they do stay for a bit longer than 5 minutes, say, it's good to say, any questions, have you got any questions, or go up to them and say, well, this artwork's this artwork's this. We've also got Totem exhibition coming up, so that was very interesting. And then something I've been putting off for a long time was the introduction to the catalogue. Catalogue needs to be sent off soon, so I went through that. That was a task Simon gave me earlier in last week, so that was great. So I did that and I sent it off to him, so he's checking it tonight, making sure it's all okay and everything's going to plan. Then we had 3 more pictures come back from the framers of Laurie Hopkins' work, so I went to pick them up, and they needed to be photographed and uploaded. So I photographed them, uploaded them, which took a little while, and then quite a few pictures also needed to be altered and added and all sorts of that, so it took a bit of admin time. Then I needed to add some back labels to the new works that had arrived from the framers, and also some of the old works of Laurie Hopkins that I hadn't finished as well. So that was good. I made some more because some of them hadn't been done, so just including the medium, the identification number, the artist, the title, and the size. So I designed and made those, used a previous template that I'd made, so that was good. And then the last thing me and Phoebe needed to do was do more of the 3D drawings for the back room for when the framers are coming in, which would be great, and it's getting ever closer. So Simon wasn't in today, and usually he's really good at doing all the measurements and making sure everything was really accurate. So me and Phoebe drew up a mock of what like a 3D drawing might look like, and then did our best. I did my best to use Canva to recreate that, although we didn't put any measurements in. I did add in all the list of equipment of what will go where, and we'll then take that. Phoebe's mum, who works in the framers, Phoebe will show her mum that tonight, so her mum knows that everything's okay, what's going where, is that the right space, is there enough space, which is good. And then we did a few measurements, but we'd like time to check them just in case. Phoebe didn't want the pressure of it going wrong with the carpenter, so that was good. So I designed one of those today for the back room, and then I have another one that I've got to design tomorrow, which is where Phoebe's desk is at the moment. It's going to be turned on its side and have a cover so they can put more things for storage in, which they really need, because they'll be running out of space with the framers coming. So that will be good. And then tomorrow Simon will be back, and we can check off the list and focus a bit more on customer communication and bridging that line between making them feel relaxed and actually trying to encourage them to buy. We had 17 people come in today, I think, but most, if not all, were tourists. I had a chat with quite a few. Some were staying locally, some were just browsing. We had no artists today come in who wanted to exhibit their work, but some people came in for, you know, a minute today, if that. So that was interesting to write down. Why is that people just walk in the door and walk out effectively? And that's something we can talk to Simon about. But all in all, a good day. Yeah, so tomorrow is Tuesday. So I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's it. So it's gone very quickly so far. Roll on tomorrow.